2024 UPSC Prelims approaching. Now, what are some of the important topics that we would focus today? So, our objective in this lecture would be to highlight some of the most important topics that have been in news these days, and it's your duty to actually delve into more detail, collect more information, and make sure none of these topics goes untouched. So, the first is AI. Now, AI has been recently in news. We have Bard converting to Gemini, we have ChatGPT, GenGPT, and so on and so forth. So AI has revolutionized. Now the ethical aspects of AI are also very important. Language model, the debates regarding language model are really important. The application of AI in healthcare, in education, and more importantly in governance. Then the drawbacks with AI. So deepfake, one of the very important topics, we have covered that separately. So must to cover. The next important topic is quantum computing. Now recently the Nobel Prize was for quantum and therefore this becomes furthermore important. Google Sycamore is the quantum processing achievement, the quantum processor achievement, which has been recently a breakthrough innovation, and therefore Sycamore becomes very important for this time. 5G technology, India's 5G spectrum auction. Then we are talking about releasing 6G. So research in the direction of 6G technology and how we can go about it. Blockchain. Now for digital currencies, we have the Indian rupee, the e-rupee that we talk about. So how this blockchain technology works, cryptocurrencies associated to it, and blockchain also applied to the governance portal. So again, that's important. Then in the field of space explorations, we have India's space mission, so Gaganyaan. Besides Gaganyaan, we also talk about Chandrayaan 3. We would also focus on India's effort for Mangalyaan to Mars. Also Aditya L1 for solar observations. Then James Webb Telescope. Now James Webb Telescope and its observations, the Webb Telescope capturing some of the deepest images of universe. The breakthrough development in that regard is again very important topic. In terms of climate, green hydrogen, what are the various types of hydrogen? Pink hydrogen, brown hydrogen, we have covered in a separate lecture, so must to cover, extremely important. Biodiversity action plan in India, the conservation projects, Project Cheetah, Project Crocodile. Then the government policies related to it, India's National Biodiversity Action Plan. For climate change and climate mitigation, we already have covered Kyoto and Montreal protocol in a separate lecture, but COP28, the debates regarding COP28, the renewable energy and the targets for renewable energy, extremely important. The next is genome editing. Now genome editing, again ethical issues related to genome editing. CRISPR-Cas9 technology, it's a very important topic. It was asked in 2022 as well, and the clinical trials related to it for gene therapy, for disease treatment. So genome and genome editing, biotechnological researches associated to it, extremely important. Telemedicine and digital health. Now the Ayushman Bharat health account, which is the Abha card as it is said, is another important topic, and it's a part of the Ayushman Bharat digital mission. Then recently we have Kayanur forest disease, monkeypox disease, which have been in news, the vaccinations and the outbreak, the causes and the treatment. Again, very important. Cryptocurrency, as we discussed through the blockchain technology, is an important topic. But again, in the cyber security with AI release, deepfake becomes an important topic, so must to cover. Also, digital breaches, encryption issues, what are those, how they can be resolved. Nanotechnology, nanomaterials in medical diagnosis, extremely important topic. Automation, robotics, industry 4.0, industrial automation are some of the important topics. Now the sources that you must refer for science and technology, in the recent past we have seen that the weightage for science and technology has drastically increased. The most important sources you must cite is the Hindu, Science Direct, the Nature. So those are some of the must to cover, and for environment and climate issues you can refer down to earth. So those are the basic most important references the guidebooks we could say that you must follow. We would be covering other important topics for your UPSC prelims expected. So stay tuned. Have a wonderful evening.